Hello everyone, Since welcome to another mod overview, this time on Forgery. A mod that's in a multi-block forge. I don't know if it's like a better furnace or something else, but we'll find out. It does say multi-block alloy smelter though. Now you can, let's see, where is it? Make more recipes using the API. Apparently more documentation will be on it soon. No forge version, you can see there. Plants, and yeah, so I just got it started here. The images give a good idea of what the bottom layer is with the 3x3 or 9 blocks. You've got the middle layer with the additional 3 on said points, and you've got the controller at the front, and then you just add more on top. So going with the recipes though, and what blocks are available, you've got the Blackstone Forge controller, which is simply just any sort of brick or otherwise variations of Blackstone and a blast furnace. The brick one is just bricks and a blast furnace, and the stone bricks is the same as basalt, Blackstone, sorry. We have different variations of stone bricks. Now, I tried with Blackstone and bricks for this Blackstone controller one. Didn't work. The brick one seems to have worked perfectly. As you can see, if I get rid of that, there's no campfire, lava, fire, or anything. It's just put the things in the correct way, and you're good to go. If you right-click this, nothing's changing there. So we go to GUI. I'm just going to see what happens with using different blocks. So I'm assuming that you need... so we'll just go chisel, just because we're not infested though. Maybe do that on accident. Just go chisels here, and see if we can use a lot of these blocks to make those versions. So I assume maybe with the Blackstone one, well, it's not with Blackstone, but the other variations, you can make a Blackstone one for the Nether. You can with stone. That's good to know. We'll try polished. My guess is it has to be the exact ones used in the recipe for the controller though. That would be my guess as to why it didn't work with this Blackstone. I haven't tried with stone either. There we go. So just use the ones that are made up of the controller as a good guide. So polished, cracked, polished, and chiseled there. All the Blackstone bricks and the Blackstone stuff. So yeah. So that's that. Obviously the GUI will be the same in all of them, as you can tell here. Just go with the brick one, for example. So an ingot and so on here. We've got 10 slots, we've got a temperature gauge here, and we've got water. So I assume we need to consider the same logic of steam? Or is it just you put a bucket here, I assume, and you pick up the alloy later? Nope. Lava? Example? So lava goes in there, there's no other information being supplied. So let me just do this. So we've got 2 here, 4 here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that fills it with 10 buckets, and putting an extra one is just handy. So we put this in here. If we put iron in, do we get anything? Like, do we have to put the ore, the ingots in? So that's targeting that. That's also targeting that. Can we target armor? I don't know how this works exactly, so I'm just going to guess. What does it say listed here? Create that, build the structure, which we've done, do the corners, leave the corners out of this, and just continue the middle layer. If done correctly, it will do that. To fuel it, use lava, and right-click the controller. Recipes are recipes, and that's that. So if I go alloy, there's no uses thing I can find here, so not sure what that does. I don't know if it's like make steel, or I can do this, that, and the other. And it's say part of other mods, because I don't have any others installed. But yeah, I'd say that's probably it, is that you just can make it for now, and without programming it, you can't really do anything, I think, or adding additional recipes. So yeah, we'll check the configs. That's my snapshot one, I don't need that anymore. We'll go to the configs here, and we can see under Alloy Forgery, we've got a bunch of different stuff. So we've got textures, we don't need to change those, but I guess if you want to do resource packs, you know where those are. Got JSON files here that I'm just going to open with this, so we can see the supported stuff. So we've got iron nuggets, ingots, and blocks, gold-related, netherite, redstone, lapis, quartz, and coal. So they're ones we can put in there, I assume, and it can return the resource, I assume. We've got recipes, so then we can actually tell what's what. So we can put iron ore to get 2 iron nuggets. Heat per tick is that, and the required tier of controller, I assume, or forge. Maybe you can set tiers for each of these, so say maybe stone or brick is 1, and then blackstone's 2, I don't know. Something else. Let's see. So there's those, so we know that we can put iron ore in there, which I've already done. But you can add more, I assume, to that config file. And then you've got the blocks themselves, or creating your own, I guess, or things you can tweak. So we know that we've got access to bricks with the brick controller, translation key, heat, and so on elements. So translation key is that it turns from block such and such. Actually, no, that's just its technical name there. So there's that for, I assume you need those, and then alongside that to make it happen. The supported blocks you can use to make the smelteries and so on. So if you want to change the heat potential, so that we know is 100,000, but it's obviously however much we're putting in of 10 buckets of lava. The other will probably be 20, and this one will be 15 buckets. So yeah, so if you want to change, oh, that is tier 2. Okay, so the first 2 are tier 1. Okay, that's cool. So if you want to set your own recipes, what blocks are available, and so on, then you can. I assume you can add your own textures and put it here, and then the mod will acknowledge it. You do need an MC meta file as well. Just access this with Notepad, which I know you can because I've done a bit of data pack testing. And you can obviously affect the animation with the frame time and the interpolation, I assume, of the lit version of the smeltery. And there's obviously the 4 different states there. So, yeah. I'm not really getting anything with the iron currently. Oh, there we go. So it has to have just that, possibly, in 1 slot. Yeah, okay, so you can't have the other things in the inventory, or otherwise it's not going to allow you to. We've got 2 for 3, so that's not bad. I wish we could have displayed information there, that'd be nice, but even still. So that's just tripling it, I assume. So just put gold in here and see what happens. I'll get some lava. We'll actually see how much gets used up as well for 1 bucket's worth. Or maybe with the tier differences, I assume it produces more? I don't know. We'll go gold again, but for this one, can it actually do nether gold is actually something I want to know. No, you can right click with the bucket as well. That's good if you don't want to access the inventory. It does do nether gold. Good to know. I don't know if other modded ones work as well. Say modded versions of nether ore, if possible. So yeah, so let's see what happens with these. That's gone to 9. It's gone to 18 now. It's already moved down a smidge. So yeah, I guess if you want to triple your ore output, then you can. I thought it was going to go ingots, but it's sorry, nuggets, but it seems not. Unless there's certain other things I need to do to make that happen that I'm unaware of. But yeah, if you want ingot tripling, you've got that as an option. Any moment now, it should be almost out of lava. But yeah, just a multi-block smeltery that does however many resources that you can supply it with in the or that it will support in the config. If you want to expand upon it even more than its current tripling potential. Now I assume this uses more lava as well. Nope, that's just what's probably visible then? In the... or the rate it's going? No, it would be, I assume, the same. It's just this stores more, I'd guess. Just gonna go to half, almost. That's just sitting there. Okay, so that's stopped at 27. That's gonna try and go further, but can't. I assume... yeah, so that's just going to stop at 27. So 27 is the maximum for 1 bucket's worth of lava. The different tiers does not determine how much output at all. It's just that I assume it's like if you wanted tier 2 recipes, so that only the blackstone one, or if you create your own new one, it can have more potential ones, like maybe diamond, something else. depending on what you want to customize it as. But yeah, that's pretty much it. By default, a tripling means if you expand upon it yourself, obviously there's a lot of possibilities. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.